Today, Thursday the 9th of July, 2026, members of Parliament are publicly demanding that the Labour government walk away from a staggering £330 million software contract with Palantir, the controversial American data analytics company. The Guardian has reported that a cross-party group of MPs is applying direct pressure on ministers, arguing that this deal, one of the largest NHS technology contracts ever awarded, must be scrapped. At its core, this is a battle over who controls some of the most sensitive personal data in Britain, your NHS health records. Palantir is a US technology firm founded in 2003, closely associated with intelligence agencies and large-scale government data operations. The company has faced sustained scrutiny in the UK since early 2026, when calls to halt its British government contracts grew sharply over what critics described as a fundamental lack of transparency. Concerns center on how Palantir would access, store, and potentially commercialize data from millions of NHS patients. Crucially, many MPs argue that patients have never meaningfully consented to a private American firm having such deep access to their most personal medical information. The pressure has been building for months. Earlier this year, in February 2026, campaigners and parliamentarians alike flagged serious transparency concerns about Palantir's growing footprint across UK public services. Since then, the NHS has separately announced plans to use artificial intelligence within its own app to help direct patients to appropriate services, a move that underlines just how rapidly health data is becoming a strategic asset. Against that backdrop, handing a £330 million contract to a single foreign firm now looks, to many MPs, like an enormous and potentially irreversible risk. Today's intervention marks the most direct political challenge to the deal so far. For patients, the immediate concern is privacy. NHS England holds records on tens of millions of people, including diagnoses, prescriptions, mental health history, and surgical records. If Palantir's systems are embedded deeply into NHS infrastructure, unwinding that relationship later becomes extremely costly and complex. For taxpayers, £330 million is a significant commitment, particularly when the NHS is simultaneously reporting a record number of people waiting for diagnostic tests in England. Critics argue that money could instead fund frontline diagnostic capacity rather than a single data platform managed overseas. The combination of those two pressures, patient trust and financial scrutiny, is what has made this story politically explosive today. Labour faces a genuine dilemma. The government has invested considerable political capital in NHS modernization, and Palantir's platform does offer real analytical capability. However, with MPs now on record demanding cancellation, ministers must either defend the contract publicly with detailed justification, including robust data governance commitments, or find a way to renegotiate or exit the deal. Expect parliamentary questions and potentially a select committee inquiry within the coming weeks. The outcome will set a precedent not just for this contract, but for every future NHS technology partnership involving overseas firms and patient data. Here is the core issue to take away from today's story: the NHS is not just a health service, it is one of the world's largest repositories of human health data. Who controls that data, under what terms, and with what transparency, matters enormously. Today, on the 9th of July, 2026, British MPs have drawn a clear line and demanded answers. Whether Labour listens will tell us a great deal about how seriously this government takes both NHS reform and the privacy rights of every patient in England. Watch this space, this story is far from over.